must succeed. Let's make sure history never forgets the name. Enterprise. Guard out.
Our lives are different to anybody else's. That's the exciting thing. Nobody in the universe can do what we're doing.
Greenville, I am calling battle station. Anything can happen in the next half hour.
Oh, hundreds and hundreds, but don't worry. I started a very long time ago.
Calling the War Council of Gallifrey. This is the Doctor.
You might say I've been doing this all my lives.
Good luck.
Stand by.
Ready. Commencing calculations. Turn me there.
Across the boundaries that divide one universe from another.
Got a lock onto his coordinates.
And for my next trick, I didn't know when I was well off. All 12 of them.
No, sir.
Ah! All 13!
Yes, indeed, I know. Yes, indeed. I think that was the moment that Doctor Who broke, right? I think that's the moment that Doctor Who got so good it just. Although a lot of people don't like Moffat, right? They do not like the Moffat era. I think you're hard pushed to find a better season. I mean, going across, the entirety of Doctor Who than Matt Smith's first season. Was that season 4? No, season 5. Right, season 5. Right, I think you're hard pressed to find a better season of Doctor Who than that. Right, it kind of like delivered from start to finish. Right, so much confidence. Right, just knew what it was doing right out the gate. I would say very similar to Tom Baker's time. I mean, like they still have the stories, the stories that hangovers from previous eras. And they had to like put their stamp on it, like Robot isn't a real Tom Baker story. But pretty much as soon as you get, and then you get I would say Ark in Space, which is it's nearly there at that point, right? And then the next one is Ark in Space followed by Evil of the Daleks, because Evil of the Daleks, it ding, nails it, right? It is 100% knows what it is. And then again, a lot of confidence, right? A lot of confidence. I think Moffat has a really incredibly strong understanding of what Doctor Who is, and people in the comments vehemently disagree with me, right? I know. Listen, it's a good thing that it's over. I mean, no, it's not a good thing it's over. It's a good thing that queer Doctor Who is over, right? It's better that they stopped making it, right? Than it just kept on being I found an abomination, frankly. On many levels, right? On many, many, many levels. And wow, it's like, honestly, rather than making the queer world more accepted, I think it did the absolute opposite, right? I think it made people go, oh, shut up. Fuck off. Okay, firstly, stop screaming at me, you're normal. Okay, what the fuck? Whatever you think, I don't give two shits. But secondly, stop screaming like all this shit that isn't normal. Is like, stop telling me the chicks have dicks, okay? You believe that. I think it's weird, right? I do. I think it's weird. I think it's really weird. The whole world wasn't allowed to say, the whole Western world wasn't allowed to say anything other for about 10 years, right? It was weird, like for about 7 years. You were not allowed to say that chicks do not have dicks. Just no. Verboten. Not allowed in any way, shape, or form. Right? But chicks don't have dicks. It's just not what it is. I don't know. Again, I'm not denying your existence. I'm just saying, I don't think you're a lady. If you have a pee-pee. Call me old-fashioned. Anyway. So yeah, let me go to that. I don't know. I don't know. I was just actually, you know what I was thinking of just before we started? Okay, this is the last aside. So, I'm watching that wonderful clip with Patrick Troughton going, yeah, our lives are unique, or whatever it is. We can do things that nobody else can do. Not Zoe, it's Victoria, right? I was like, I can't even remember the quote, but then I'm just thinking, oh, what are we going to do, Doctor? I would love if the Doctor turned around and says, we're going to finger the terrible Zodin. Excuse me? Oh, aye, we're going to finger the terrible Zodin. So Jamie, very, very, enthusiastically. I mean, listen. It's not like Fraser Hines, hasn't finger banged pretty much every companion this side of Billy Piper, and maybe Billy Piper too. I mean, let's be honest, right? Fraser Hines is just the guy who women swoon for, and he is. They're like, oh, okay then. Like, okay, he's good. I'm Fraser Hines. Well, he doesn't say it in a Scottish accent. Hi, I'm Jamie. I mean, his Scottish accent was about as believable as Mr. Scott's, really. God bless him. It was just very cool, right? But we're going to finger the terrible Zodin. Really, Doctor? What does that mean? We're going to finger bang a lassie. and I'll be able to do that soon with AI. I just want everybody to know, yeah, that's going to happen. That's what AI is for. I wish you could put on like a devil's hat. Yeah, flames behind me. Anyway, good evening, guys. Good morning. Well, this is one of my quicker shows. I just realised. Look, it's a big night for me. Like I'm on a bit of a marathon because I do an hour here. Right, I don't want the algorithm to think I don't love it, and I don't want the algorithm to think I won't hit any point. Suck its cock, right? Algorithm, yeah, that's pretty much gonna happen. I was just saying this the other day. I'm so shadow banging. It's so weird because like I got a tiny channel, like what 2,000-3,000 subs. I don't even know. It's not over 4, I think. I can't remember, right? Generally, I can't because that's how insignificant it is, right? But everybody knows me, right? Everybody knows of me. It's the weirdest thing. People know about me in all these circles. I knew there was a BBC production unit that circulated my thumbnails in a WhatsApp group often. So it's weird, right? It is weird. Okay, tell you. Anyway, we are not going to finger bang the terrible Zodin, not tonight. No, that's why she was terrible. She was like, oh, okay, Doctor. Oh, okay. We're going to finger bang the terrible Zodin. That's going to be our catchphrase. So like, if I guess on, I would have them say, we're going to finger bang the terrible Zodin, right? I think that you can't say that quite enough, right? I can't wait for people to clip that. Oh man, it's like waving a red flag in front of a really stupid bull. Right? They are toxic fandom are not doing well, ladies and gentlemen. We might look at them tonight. They're starting to realise, fuck, they were right about everything. Yeah, motherfucker, we were. Although again, genuinely, it's good. It is a good thing that they finally killed Doctor Who, right? Because, oh god, just get this bullshit out of the conversation. Like, I can't wait till shooting out already is an irrelevance in terms of Doctor Who, right? Jodie's back, and I just feel like, oh, she's a really stupid Labrador. Right, who just smiles and just doesn't comprehend. how awful she was a doctor, because she loves it so much. I mean, God bless her. She really does. I mean, that's why it's hard to take a show. Now she's not Doctor Who, right, in the public perception. It's much easier not to take a shit on her, right? But if that stuff is equally bad, it can't be good. I've been tempted to pirate the first one, and I'd say I pirate often now, right? Because there's no way I would buy that, all right, to review it, right? No. That's not going to happen. Or maybe, but then again, if it's a good product, I don't have to. Right? At that point, I'll be like, I'll see you bigger dick. And I'm kind of like trapped myself at that point. Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, that's why I'm probably not going to do it. It's like, I got releases to listen to, which I actually want to listen to. So, yeah, there is that. Look, Big Finish, they just fucked themselves in the arse. I mean, they really have. They just swamped the space with content. Like it's so much content, more than you can possibly get through now, right? It's a ridiculous amount of content they've made, right? And that eventually, hopefully, will end up being their company value, because that's where it is. That content library, right? If you could buy that content library, I mean, you probably have to redo all the contracts. But if you could buy the content library, put that on Audible. It adds value massively, and I can see that's where they're probably going to go, right? Because I think the business model is outmoded. The download CDs. I mean, CDs. Certainly, I think it's an outmoded business model, right? It's streaming, and they don't have streaming rights. It's that simple. The BBC didn't give them streaming rights for a fucking reason. They know how valuable they are, right? At least as far as I know, right? They didn't invite me to look at the contract, right? Weirdly, I said, look, I am Jewish. Look, and then that doesn't qualify you, Mr. Lebetkin. They said, well, what can I say? I had to try. Anyway, I digress. What am I up to? I forgot. What was I even talking about? Big Finish fucked themselves in the eye. Yeah. They flooded the Zoma content, right, and reduced their audience. It's like, what? I mean, it does a really good free Big Finish on Spotify. Right? Don't bother. I wouldn't. I mean, no, the old stuff's really good. The old stuff's fantastic, right? Anything prior to 2020. I know they went over a bit of a wobble after 2016. You did get, by the way, it's like by 2017 it started coming out. 2017, 2018 maybe. You had lots of evil industrialists who were taking over the world, right? Who were brash and had red hair and like really Big Finish. Are you trying to tell us what you think? Because we understand. We understand. You've been proved wrong, haven't you? Yeah, all you people. Look, egg all over your face. I mean, again, if I can, this is the greatest illustration of where the where is that picture? Hang on. Of where the stupidity of the age has brought us to. Here it is. And this is the best illustration, right, on where woke ideology is currently sitting in the world. Let me put this up. Right? And woke ideology that's brought us wonderful things like feminism has become you can have your own OnlyFans account. Well done, feminists. Knock that one out the park. Right? That face of failure with tears streaking down its face. Knowing how fucked it is and how much they fucked themselves up. If you don't know, this is Rachel Reeves, Rachel from Accounts, who is epically awful at her job, having the piss taken out of her in Parliament, which has melted down English politics completely. Right? It's fractured both the left and the right. There's two new right-centre parties, both of which I prefer to reform. Right? And there's a new Labour Party, and Labour are falling apart. They're fucked. And What was I was thinking of before? So I pictured David Lammy shaking the Syrian, guy's hand. And I think, look, we could probably have peace with Syria. I think that could actually go down. This guy, while being a bloodthirsty barbarian, does seem to understand money and power, right? And how he can have both. What? You mean I just don't have to kill myself trying to kill you? And we're all cool? That's it? That's it. Really? Do I have to not kill all of them? Can it it's a tradition. No. Okay. I mean, David Lammy didn't say that at all, obviously, because David Lammy's a twat. David Lammy is just such a twat. He's who was it that said it? A reform MP said it's there are 2,000 villages in England. And you take the village idiot from each of those villages and put them and top them, which is where David Lammy from. He would still be the village idiot. But this is the face of where fandom is now. This is like, yes, you were wrong about everything. Everything. Doesn't it's not going to get cancelled. What's it on next? I mean, and this is okay. This is the point they're at right now. It's a fascinating point in fandom, right? I'm intrigued to see where it goes. I think fandom's about to get a lot smaller, a lot quickly. I think a lot of our arseholes are going to go bye-bye, right? Because it's over. The chicks with dicks thing is over. They've even taken away the medals from Leah Thompson. It's over. Whatever his name is. Her name. I don't know. It's over. This is a bad idea. This will go down forever as a parody of Doctor Who. This is so ridiculous. I'm so fierce. I wear a dress. Does that scare you? No, it's just weird and kind of kinky. Why are we having your weird kinks in Doctor Who? I think it's a bit degenerate. Why are you putting your weird kinks in Doctor Who? And are you fucking the girl in the wheelchair? What? Are you fucking? Are you fucking? What? Why? Because that could be another kink you're into, right? I don't know. What would that be called? Wheelies? I don't know. I bet that's a thing. I'm not going to Google it. Right? I'm not going to Google. I mean, again, look at the expression on what's her name's face. Or whatever her name is in the super wheelchair. Like, that doesn't project strength. That projects you're a cunt. Here, let me zoom in. Like, whoever told you this was a strong and powerful face, they lied to you. That just looks like an irritating cunt who happens to be in a wheelchair. I'm not saying you're an irritating cunt because you're in a wheelchair, nor am I saying you're an irritating cunt. I'm saying that you, whatever your name is portraying this woman as an irritating cunt. It's probably not the best of ideas. Yeah, it's just one man's opinion, baby. Just one man's opinion. But look at that. I mean, like, why sneer? How is sneering at people project power? That projects weakness. Fuck you. I got a wheelchair and I'm Dr. fucking Who. Nobody gives a shit, darling. There is no glass ceiling you're broken here. None whatsoever. Other than you're in, like, the goofball parade. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, really, 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 and really, really. Oh. I mean, like, I will complain about it having too many women in it, but, like, then where do I count Yasmin Finney? It's like, that's a hard one. She cried. And what else happened to Yasmin when she does get a hard one? I don't know. We're going to get back to it. He's going to be fingering the terrible Zodin. What is he talking about? You got to see the beginning of the show, baby. You got to... what's that, Millie? Okay, Millie just came in to up the decorum, right? Well, good for you, Millie. I mean, how do they fuck this up? Really? Hey, this girl's going to be Doctor Who. Really? Oh man, motherfucker, that's gonna be that's so hot. I can't believe that. Can I see a picture? Do you want to? Really? Yeah, I really want to see the picture that this girl's gonna be. This isn't Doctor Who. Really, I want to see that a lot. Are you sure? Oh yeah, I'm so sure. I want to see it. You want to see the picture where this girl is gonna be Doctor Who's? Yes, motherfucker. I want to say. Well, get ready. Here you go. Anti-Viagra. What the fuck? What? Where's Doctor Who? Is he hiding behind these people? Have they kidnapped Mel? Is that what's going on? Right. I mean, listen. I will say, I look. You know, with all respect to whatever her name was at the back, who's in was it Twist? Oh, Susan Twist is that? I can't remember. Like I would say, there's minimally 2 trannies in that picture. Right, because she looks a bit mad. Had I not known, this is a confusion, cocksucker that you are, which I'm sure you are, and I don't mean it as an insult. Yasmin Finney, right, that you brought into the world. That her, I wouldn't have thought I wouldn't have thought twice before, like, you would say, no, I'm a chick with a dick, and you've got to say that's normal. It's not normal. What the fuck? You got to say it. We're going to make it part of Doctor Who. Really? Oh my God. Unbelievable. How they fuck this up? It's unbelievable. Oh, man. Oh. It's actually reasonably painful to watch. Man. So again, my breath is kind of taken, right? Those new stuff I was going to get to, but fair. I'll look at stuff on the way. Hang on, we'll do this. Hang on. I mean, there's some weird news I've heard. Like, there's very weird Doctor Who news. Right, Rossi Davis said, what the fuck's going on? Yeah, I mean, I think he literally said that. Well, not literally. Figuratively said that. But I mean, there's a lot of weird Doctor Who news going on. For me, look, you got to understand, right? I've just come out of Sabbath, right? So Sabbath ended about just under half an hour before the show started, right? So I need like about 5 minutes before a show to at least collect my thoughts, right? And I didn't, so I had to pray the evening prayer. And then get everybody around. My daughter likes to come over as well for the separation between Sabbath and weekday service called Havdalah. It takes like a minute or two. Well, like you get to. So I get down here. I'm ready to go by about 10 to, but still, I didn't have really time to look at the news. So I have no idea what's going down. Like, look, I mean, I guess if anything big, I would have noticed already, but I guess not. But we'll find out. We indeed will find out. In our little voyage, I just go around. I see, Jurassic Park's done quite well. All right. Oh, actually, I want to see that as well. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. This, I think, is a very good post. Hang on. Share screen. One year apart, all right? 1 year apart. Crazy. What a year it's been. What from that? Unbelievable. To that. Look, for me, the Trumpster is Mr. America, right? He is pure Americana, right? I do not understand the insanity people have about him right now. And it is insane, right? Like this guy, Brian Williamson, I keep talking to him on Facebook. God bless him. But like, I'm just like, genuinely, I would like you not to have all the angst that you have. It's all going to be cool, baby. Like, I mean, for America anyway. But hopefully it'll trickle down to the rest of the world. Right? Again, no, I'll remind you, my prediction was America's going to do so well so quickly that you're not going to believe it. Right? Yeah, I mean, like it's going to make the whole rest of the world want to turn around. I think we're about that's about to happen. Right? The role that Trump's been on since he bombed the Iranian reactors, which and then publicly thank God in such a genuine way. Like, that was the biggest deal for me. It's like, God, we love you. And that was somebody speaking honestly. Like that. I mean, unless he's speaking very dishonestly, right? Trying to convince us he's believing. I don't know. I'll give the man a benefit of the doubt. I think his policies are powerful and will go well, right? I mean, that's where I like. But yeah, look, he's Mr. Americana. He so is. He's like King Arthur connected to England, right? It's like America, love it or loathe it, created an avatar to represent it, and that is Donald Trump, right? Like in everything he does, like his I don't know. He's not reticent to demonstrate America's strength, right? But he's slow to war, right? He really is. That's a crazy thing. You know, he's essentially ended the Iran-Israel war, the 12-day war, as I guess we're going to call it now. And thank fuck for that. Oh, man, that will make me crazy. Oh, man. It's not just going to the air raid shelter every night, right? When there's a siren. It's like all my family was with him as well. It's like no one had personal space. It was a nightmare. I'm not going to say that I did, but I might have got smoking weed in the area shelter at one point. I was like, well, I didn't expect it to happen. But don't do drugs, kids. It's bad for you. Bad for you. Anyway, look at that. That's such a good backdrop for this. Well done, Donald. It really is. I know. I think we might stick with that. We're going to get one round of the thumbnail. You know, listen, we love Donald, but yeah, we like Sydney Sweeney's Indiana Jones a lot more. Let me tell you, baby. Sydney Sweeney is some kind of like porn version of Indiana Jones, as it turns out. Yeah, that's kind of the way I normally go, baby. Is this the one? Yeah, I think that's the one. Doing it. There you go. Oh, yeah, this works quite well. Right, look, Donald would appreciate this as well. I'm like, again, Disney, are you listening? Are you listening? If you're rebooting Indiana Jones, cast me and not Pedro fucking Pascal. You do get Pedro Pascal, you motherfucker. Are you going to see a movie tank? Right, you're going to see a fan base hate on something that you've never imagined in your wildest dreams. Right, let me tell you. Go ahead. You go ahead. You get Pedro Pascal's Indiana fucking Jones and see what happens, right? I mean, I'm not threatening violence, but there will be blood. Not from me, obviously, and not from any. I'm not advocating violence whatsoever. Neither is Sydney, obviously. Sydney says, "Yeah, make love not war, baby." How do you say it, Sydney? Oh, like that. Well, yeah, I like that you like that you're sexy, Sydney. I mean, frankly. You leave for the girl kiss. Well, if you insist, oh, you now you're gonna suck it back. Well, that's kind of weird, but okay. I mean, honestly, why don't they do Doc Savage instead of Indiana Jones? Right? Why don't you do something like, I don't know, I'll say original, but it's not. Right? I honestly do Doc Savage. I mean, that's a whole new like. If you had any brains, that's exactly what somebody would do, right? They'll do their Indiana Jones. They'll do Doc Savage, which is certainly Indiana Jones, right? I think they'll do incredible right this now. And there's a lot of old heroes you could reestablish, right? If you go for males, if you go for iconic male heroes, like you do a Flash Gordon or a Buck Rogers, right? With a male hero, you're going to get a hit on your hands at this point, right? Because people miss it. Right, people miss it. Look, this is the world we live in now. Bring you back, darling, a minute. There you go. I like the Donald. Oh, it really is lovely. Again, I think with my small knowledge of American presidents, got to be the best since Abraham Lincoln. I like this guy. off the charts. Oh man. Oh, and I think America's going to go explode. This is where it's about to explode, right? In a good way, right? Oh, good for you, mate. Hopefully it'll work out well for his friends. Yes. Look, he does. I think he's a long guy, Donald Trump. I like him a lot. I have to say I do like. If I haven't made that clear. Anyway, I'm not saying I'll suck his cock, and I doubt he would ask, but I do like him a lot, right? Yeah, there are other ways of judging how much you like someone, other than if he'll suck their cock, and other than the YouTube algorithm, I'm not offering anybody else. Okay, that's where I am, and I hope that doesn't metastasize in a real form. Right? And if it does, YouTube, right? I mean, like, if you're going to make some kind of like construct of yourself, some physical construct, can you be a lady then instead? You said it would suck my cock, but no, that was just colloquially. No, you must suck my. Really, yes, suck it and like it. Well, that seems weird, YouTube. Yes. Next thing you know, we're talking about finger banging the terrible Zoden. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it all ties together. Fine. With that, Garbage is there. Hell chat and those incoming. How you doing, Garbage? Thank you for joining us. Always like a special weapons Dalek, right? Especially that one. I like that one a lot. It was the pin after Doctor Who ended. It was weird, but I always thought that was very cool. OT, how you doing? OT? Well, Cambridge has been culturally enriched over. I haven't seen the news there. Oh boy. Darren M is here. You're doing Darren M. Michael Hallett is here. You're doing Michael Hallett. Thank you for joining us. I'm hoping it's Hallett, not Hallett. Right? I don't know. I'm doing my best. Is what I can say. Petey Richards here. Petey, I thought you'll be, managing sound somewhere. Were you not lighting sound? You said sound, didn't you? I thought you said sound. If you didn't, would you consider changing the sound? Because just so I don't like being wrong. I think that'd be considerate of you, right? I mean, I could just look at the message. But I'm not going to do that. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Anyway, yeah, for Sabbath, so you should know, normally when I go from here after an hour onto downstream, right? I'm always hungry because it's like, I just ended Sabbath and I like, you have a meal. You have two pretty big meals, let me tell you. We have Kiddush, which is, we have that about 9:30. And that's, I don't know, it's supposed to be a lighter meal, but it's not. It's like we have a thing called Jachna now, which, oh God, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. It's like this thin pastry they rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled into like this cigar. Right, and then you put it in a pot with stale bread. I don't understand it, but that's what you're supposed to do. You put greaseproof paper, and it's got to be a special pot. Then greaseproof paper, old bread. I mean, not moldy, just stale bread. Then the jacqueline. Then you put date honey on it, right, and then butter, right, and then you put it on this hot plate thing. You know the hot plates you get, that keeps things warm. And we just keep that on all Sabbath. Right, put it on, and then so by the morning it's cooked, and it is insane. Oh, you put also eggs in it as well. Forgot. It's insanely good. Oh, but for lunch and for dinner we had Americana. Last night we had fried chicken, and biscuits and gravy. Not gravy. I didn't have time to make gravy. Mashed potato. To honor the 4th of July, and today we had. Brisket, really good brisket, I say, on the grill for a good 6 hours. Oh, who would love it? Lonnie would like it. Lonnie knows his grill. Let me tell you, he knows the smoking. So that we had that, and my wife made corn dogs. So so I'm always starving. So. I normally have to run upstairs and get myself go have some food in between streams, right? And I brought it down here in advance, plus some corn on the cob. So I'm ready to go. If you see my camera off, that means I'm eating, right? Not in this stream because I got to keep talking, right? What am I up to? Fine. So Petey Richards here. That's what I'm trying to say. Robert Payne is here. Robert Payne. Have you considered becoming a doctor and then a James Bond villain? because I think you could do that, right? And if you're gonna have a luxurious resort with a pool and lots of like sexy women laying out by it, in bikinis, obviously highly sexually available. Could I stay there too? Right? I mean, these are obviously going to be people you're going to repopulate the earth from. You want a bit of Rabbi in there. You want to throw in a curveball dice into your next human existence, right? I'm there to inject that in, and I mean inject, baby, over and over again, and I'll do it for you, sir. That's just me for you. What? We don't have penises and ball toes up? No, it's incredible. Dr. Goo. Well, there's quite a lot of that going on. I think I don't know who Bond is. Yeah, look, honestly, the rumors are 1960s, highly stylized 1960s, not stylish, stylish 1960s Bond. Written by Denis Villeneuve. So that you know what that's like, right? He's got very chunky, again, stylish worldview, right? I think it will look great. But then they say he's starring Tom Holland. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. But I think they'll probably do something like Dr. No, right? They'll do Casino Royale if it wasn't just done, right? I think I think the move they're going to do is Dr. No, right? That would be the smart move in my mind. But we'll wait and see, right? Amy Stickboys, Amy Stickboys, as in Jonathan Cox. I.e. people like us, yes. Yeah, again, it's better to get quieter. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I mean, and look, I'm not going to say that there's no fan who like the last 7 years. Like Luke, who's on Dan's channel, right? I really respect Luke. Nice guy. I know. But he's been watching the Jodie stuff again, which he hated at first. Loves it now. All right. Good for him. I don't know. All thinks it's good. I don't know. I haven't heard. But I'm not going to say no, nobody could ever like this. I just don't really get it. But okay. Me, I would rather have. I would have you with Jamie finger banging the terrible Zordon. Oh, Jamie, really? Yes. Victoria. Zoe, of course, we went well into that. Really? Oh, she like a bit of anal probing. What was that, Zoe? Just a normal thing. Anal probing. Well, it's what we do on the satellite. Okay. Yeah. I guess that's the way you roll, baby. I'm going to get to the end of my introduction, and then I'm done with the stream, I think. Yeah. Hi, Jamie. You take me as a Jamie, or you a racist. Could be a bit of both, mate. Be a bit of both. Oh, I do think though the Chinese delicate woman in Mind of Evil, gorgeous. I think she just passed away. Absolutely stunning, right? I can't remember her name, but I think I was married to somebody else we know, but man, was she stunning. Agent Ching Li or whatever it was. I don't know. She lost me when he became racist. Well, also bad that he was shit as a doctor. Right? Yaz trailer. Oh, we did the Yaz trailer. I can't do it again. Really? Watch Toxic Town. Jodie was good in that, and it was based on my neighboring town. Okay, Paul. Fine. For the new Big Finish release. I don't know if I can. Oh, really? You want to hear it? I guess we'll get it. Give me a second. I'll find it for you. Hang on. Big Finish. Fee. I think I look. They do. They go. Are you kidding me? Really? Here's it's just the cover. Man, the interview should be the ad should be right here. I mean, we literally listened to it, last stream, but okay. It was, I felt weird that it didn't have Jodie in it, right? I would have thought that would be the selling point, but who am I to say, right? Fine, we will, if you want, I do what the public demand, baby. I do.
A weekend at home away from the TARDIS. I can catch up with Sonia, help Nanny with the new telly, and get ready for next weekend's hen party. Haven't seen that lot in ages. I'll need to make some space in here.
Again, I think this is a perfect example of an era. Boring as fuck. We're not going to do the fun stuff in the TARDIS when we hit the Daleks and the Cybermen. Oh, no, no, we'll do it when we sit down at home and make lists of where we're going to go. Oh, yeah, the kids will love it. No, we won't. Boring. Really? Okay. You are for it. Well,
Hand soap from the Tranquility Spa on Orphan 55.
Yes, remember the worst episode of all time? I mean, like, I think worse than the Timeless Children. Worse than everything. Orphan 55. Oh, man. The Doctor Who version of an anal probe. Orphan 55.
What else? Souvenirs from the Elizabethan era, one of King James's buttons, that one bolt Graham insisted I keep as a Cyberman survival memento. We went through a lot, didn't we? Me and Ryan and Graham. Well, now it's just me.
Now it's just us. Maybe we can scissor in the TARDIS. Oh, you want to scissor in the TARDIS? I think you do. Then this is a cheap-ass trailer.
Hard to imagine 2 years ago, all I was worried about was getting through training. Now I'm unpacking trophies from saving the universe. None of this is normal. But after travelling with the Doctor...
I think they've used stills that are, like, commercially available. I don't think yet they took any pictures of her. You could have just made her in AI. It's not like she's remarkable.
That mad, brilliant woman who swept me off a train in Sheffield and took me across space and time. What's normal anyway?
But again, God bless them. They love it so much. Have to tell you. I mean, again, but what's her name? Magic Girl and Jodie Whittaker. Such fantastic brand ambassadors. I wish they weren't shit. Right? You know, I wish they weren't shit. Oh, they're so enthusiastic and loving to Doctor. It's so sad. Oh, I know.
I've been gone so long. It's hard keeping up my life back home. But I've got this. Planting my feet back on Earth can be an adventure too. A weekend doesn't have to have Daleks or Cybermen to be exciting, does it?
It does if it's an episode of Doctor Who, you dumb cunt. Yes, it does.
The Doctor's not there. So what?
She never was. You've never met the Doctor, darling. Let me tell you.
After all, when she does show up, there's usually trouble right behind her. And we need to pull off a harebrained plan to save everyone at the very last second. And usually we almost die, but she always gets us through it.
I would love to see Yaz with the Capaldi Doctor. Like the one of the most competent doctors. He's like, what? Yeah, like, hey, what are you gonna do? I'm just gonna press the negative impulse button here on the, and now the job's done. It's like, what? Now we can think about the terrible Sodin. Oh, Doctor.
So how? I really hope she shows up.
I hope she doesn't. Let me tell you, might be in with her. Hope she doesn't. Oh yes, that theme tune that we all hated. I mean, like, you think, well, how can it get worse than that Capaldi one? And like, that's the worst thing about the Capaldi era is the theme tune. Sounds like the Rob Harris thing, right? Stylophone. Yeah, it's you know, I think we need this as a bit of a counterbalance to that now. Oh, okay. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. Dr. Alex is here, fresh from his birthday. I hope all is well. Second part, I believe, of Conan tonight. I love your Conan. Go and buy it. Go and buy it from, not from Audible, from Faraway Voices. I think he has it on. Right? He'll put it in the chat, I'm sure. It's really good. Go and buy a bunch of his stuff. Yes, it's all good things. Listen, I'm not going to tell you that's going to make you irresistibly attracted to the opposite sex or whatever sex it is you are attracted to. I'm not going to guarantee that. I am not going to guarantee if you go and buy some of Dr. Alex's audiobooks, you're going to become a lot more attracted to the sex that you're not going to be attracted to. Not going to guarantee it, but you might. I'm just saying, you might. Give it a go. Buy 3 or 4 and see what happens. Right? Yeah, results may vary. An anti-Semitic party led by Jeremy Corbyn. I mean, you don't really need to say anti-Semitic and Jeremy Corbyn. I mean, they are synonymous. Where we up to? After 25 years, it shouldn't still be Nick Briggs in charge. Oh, I wish it was Nick Briggs in charge. It's Nick Briggs holding back a gang of fermenting imbeciles, right? Who will just be he will destroy Doctor Who as quickly as they did on TV, right? Much quicker than they did on TV, right? I think it's right. I think he's been wrangling them and keeping them at bay for years, right? I think as soon as he's retired and he's gone, right, a couple of years, if as soon as that happens, you're if it still survives them, which I don't know, it doesn't sound good from that last thing they put out. It'll go under instantly, right? That's what I think. Instead of Starmer having Farage in his head, we'll have now we have Corbyn in his head. Oh, it could be anyway. All right, Big Finish should be finding new voices, new energy. Well, that's the thing they really killed themselves with. They went on a woke recruiting drive, and instead of getting good writers, right, they got identity writers, and they ended up falling back on the white men who tend to be better at this. And they do tend to be better than this. I'm sorry to say that, but they do tend to be better than this. Take a look at that. They're totally better at it. Neville is how you doing, Neville? You watch the new left-wing party hoover up the Asian, but I bet it's gonna destroy the left. But I mean, as long as the right can stay united enough. But I mean, these new parties, who knows how well they can do, right? I think people feel safe with Farage right now, which is a big factor, right? I really do. Adam Evans here. They did kill Doctor Who, and it took 8 years to die. But no matter how bad it was, there was nothing. The end. Nothing can take away the good from 96 to 60 to 70, 2017. I agree with you completely. I love that. Yeah, I haven't been able to watch Modern Who for about a year now. Right, I love the. I've been really enjoying the Cunning Monkey. They're called Matrix editions, where essentially it's cut into a more modern format. Right, you've got a teaser and goes into the titles, and they're normally like an hour and 50 minutes long. So they're much more watchable, I find. And I like it because essentially you get all the bits you like once you've seen it before, right? You get all the bits you like, and it's just done in a more digestible format. For me, I think the edits work fantastic. There's one scene I wish they put in the Genesis of the Daleks one, which I might go make my own version to add that scene back in, right? But generally speaking, I really love that way of watching Doctor Who right now, right? So yeah, I mean, I really got into classic of like also Star Wars. I'm so into Star Wars now, right? It's been reading the Darth Vader graphic novels. Love it. I'm about to get the new ones from like 2020 onwards, right? Yeah, sounds fantastic. Anyway, man, let me catch up with the chat. I've only got 10 minutes to go. Holy crap! Look at this. I guess we'll get to everything tomorrow night, right? But Deborah broke the glass ceiling decades ago. Yes, but only by driving on top of it. What is it when you like to have sex with a wheelchair person? Must be a name for it, right? I'm not looking it up. But the mentioned Basil Ford, I don't know where that is, but that should be fine. I honestly, there really should be an incredible English theme park of like the best of British, right? You have like, but I wouldn't be one of the great one that hotels was 40 Towers, right? What else you can have at hotels? You can have a whole bunch of themed hotels. But you have a Basil Fawlty, type guy there. All right, I think that would really work. It's like a real life experience. You have like a show in there that you watch. I think that's really cool. Yeah, that sounds really cool. But I think I'm seeing a theme park. You have like loads of James Bond variety. Have a James Bond land. Have a what's being like a Doctor Who land? Doctor Who, James Bond, definitely. Sherlock Holmes world. Once you got 3, that's enough, I think. Then you have Cool Britannia, which will just be like Britishy stuff and like restaurants, right? You have your general. I'd say that would work as a theme park. You have James Bond land, Doctor Who land, Sherlock Holmes land, and Cool Britannia, right? Which is again like have like a general audience rides there, right? Along with restaurants, so just will be being very Britishy. I think again that would really work. What other hotels to put there? Love 40 Towers. That one really works. I have to think about it. But that sounds like a lot of fun. Improbable Genesis, you might say, I love Genesis. On the news today, report around was about a festival of hitting yourself because some bloke was running. Well, okay, I'm not an advocate of hitting yourself. Matthew Powder, I'm pretty sure I said hello to you. How you doing, Matthew Powder? Neville, Neville's up for a Doc Savage movie. I bet that'll be. I mean, again, I just wish somebody was like vaguely smart in production, right? Since you made Darth Talon, I would leave my. Listen, there's a lot you can actually do with Star Wars. Why there isn't a Darth Vader movie or a TV show is incredible. I mean, that's an easy one they make, and again, that's what I've been reading in comic form and loving it. There's at least 2 good runs. I'm about to buy a 3rd run, a Greg Pak run. Next Friday, Saturday, I'm running tech for a comedy stage. There you go. Tech. Same thing as sound, I guess. I do like being full of the shit. I don't get both personal Chidmall's writing is it's like a finite number of monkeys throwing their faces at. Are they giving away like the first episode for free? Like they do that song. Let's have a look. See if we can pull up Big Finish. Big Finish right here. Let's have a look. We'll see what's new, and then we'll see if they have like the free thing. It's thinking about it. Unless like who's this for? I want, and maybe it's selling. I don't want to be a dick. Maybe it is selling. I don't know. I guess it's not, right? You know, 49 would be an illegal immigrant hotel. No, they're not giving away a free section of it. I might get this, but I have to get around to listen to it. Miramatic. I mean, it's written by Kate Allman and read by John Colcher of the Third Doctor. I mean, that's a pretty. But they're so long, these things. I never finished listening to the last one she did. They're so long. How many production credits? How long is it? 457 minutes. That's how many hours? 6, 12, 18, 18, 24, 240, I should say. 240, 300, 360, 420. Okay, 7 hours. Up me. I've got $27 as well. I'm gonna say no. Right? I'm gonna say no instead. Right? And this is leaving me cold. Sullivan the Smith. Yeah, I mean, again, I can illegally download all of these, right? I'm just like, but I wouldn't listen to it. That's really, but I just wouldn't bother listening to it. I tell you. British news. Anyway, fine. We'll have to get to tomorrow night. There are weird things. We have this article that caught my attention. Doctor Who. Right, Russ here has no idea Billy Piper is the next Doctor. You can stop at no idea. All right, he has no fucking idea. Up from down and black is fucking. I can't even look at the headlines. Ross David wanted to move away from the very straight masculine and testosterone sci-fi. Well, fuck you. That was a fuck up, wasn't it? Right? Yes, it was. I want to look at fandom. They're finally breaking into this is happening. Like Doctor Who is over. Right? Let's have a quick look at the headlines. Only got a couple of minutes. Fandom Pulse. Vincent D'Onofrio, in response to fan claims that Disney nerfed Kingpin in Daredevil Born Again. Is this up to date? Don't really care. Amazon studio founders admits modern movies are actually worse. Well, they do worse. Right? Lucasfilm family full reboot of Indiana Jones. That makes sense, but I get it's like we'll get to tomorrow. Right? Last of Us, Neil Druckmann, again, he's that crying face. Reality's come calling. Obi-Wan 2 coming? Maybe. I doubt it. All right? I do doubt it. Cosmic Book News. Doink. What's the headline? Superman Meltdown. Blue Sky critics fight back against viral leak review. Listen, I think it's going to be good. I'm going to see this on Friday. I'm looking forward to it. No show, by the way, on Sunday next week. Saturday there will be a show, but Sunday is a Jewish fast day, and so I'll be, out of commission. Superman is silly. I think it's a good thing that it's silly. Ironheart is likely cancelled. Yeah, I mean, come on. I've seen 2 episodes, and it's awful. No, Julian McMahon dies at 56. What did he die from? He was young. And then we're going to wrap up. Really? Cancer. Poor guy. That's probably AIDS. Normally they say cancer when they mean AIDS. I'm very sad to hear that. Good actor. He was once up for Bond. All right. Very sad to hear that. Wow. Article worst thing ever made by people inside Marvel. Bye. Man, what else? The headlines like this. Banning in the comics. Banning really has nothing there I ever wanted to talk about. Yeah, look, literally nothing I'm interested in. Young Frankenstein prequel. We should look at the Spaceball thing. Yeah, Mike Mousen dead. I don't care. Jim Shooter passed away. That is sad. Fine. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back tomorrow night. When we'll talk about the many things we didn't talk about tonight, which is everything. Everything. I would like to try and put this out as like a new thumbnail for this. I don't know. This ramble. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I'm over at Dan's. I'll be there in like 2-3 minutes. We're going to kick off. So I'm going to hit the end broadcast button. I'm going to hit it again.